Long ago, there lived a farmer in a hilly village. He had sown potatoes in his field. One day, he decided it was time to dig up the potatoes and take them to the marketplace. He had been busy with this and that and hadn't taken time to weed and water the potatoes. Even so, he said to his wife, "Potatoes always grow well on their own." The farmer went to the field and began to dig between the tangled plants. A voice said, "Why have you waited so long to come to my field? You haven't watered or cared for me. Go away and leave me alone." "Who said that?" asked the farmer. "It was a potato," answered the dog. "He's right. You were lazy. Look at this field, covered with weeds and twisted plants." The farmer did not like the way his dog had talked to him. "I will tie you up," he said to the dog, "and you won't be able to follow me to the market." The farmer cut a vine from the tree to tie the dog with it. "Please leave me alone," said the vine. "Hang me back on the tree." The farmer threw the vine on a rock. "Get that vine away from me," said the rock. "I want to feel the warm sun on my back." The farmer was afraid. He ran along the path toward the village to tell the chief what he had heard. Soon he came to a fisherman who was catching fish in a basket trap. "Farmer, why are you running on such a hot day? Are you being chased by a lion?" "It's not that at all," explained the farmer. "This morning a potato said, 'Go away and leave me alone.' My dog said, 'He is right. I cut a vine to tie up the dog, and the vine said, 'Hang me back on the tree.' I dropped the vine on a rock, and the rock said, 'Get that vine away from me.' Now I am going to the village to tell the chief what I have heard," said the farmer. "No potato has ever talked to me," said the fisherman, not believing what the farmer had said. "You must have been dreaming. Go back to your farm and forget about it." The fisherman's basket spoke up. "Finish the story. How long do I have to wait to hear the ending?" "Did the farmer take the vine off the rock?" The fisherman was afraid. He dropped the basket and ran toward the village with the farmer. Soon the farmer and the fisherman came to the weaver, who was carrying on his head a bundle of cloth. "Why are you running so fast on such a hot day? Are you being chased by an elephant?" "It's not that at all," said the farmer. "This morning a potato said, 'Go away and leave me alone.' My dog said, 'He is right. I cut a vine to tie up the dog, and the vine said, 'Hang me back on the tree.' I dropped the vine on a rock, and the rock said, 'Get that vine away from me.' And then said the fisherman, my basket said, did the farmer take the wine of the rock? Now we are going to the village to tell the chief what we have heard, explained the farmer. Who ever heard of talking a potato? Said the weaver. Go back to your work, you fools. But you too would run to the village, said the weaver's bundle, if you had heard a potato talk. The weaver was afraid. He dropped his bundle of cloth and ran after the farmer and the weaver. Soon they came to a man swimming in the river. Why are you running when the hot sun is overhead? Said the swimmer. Are you being chased by a leopard? The three men told their stories. The swimmer laughed. Who ever heard of a talking potato? You must be dreaming, he said. Go back to your work. A talking potato, said the river. You had better run too. The swimmer was afraid. He started running after the others. Soon they reached the village. They bowed before the chief, who was spotted on a gold. Speak, said the chief. Oh great chief, said the farmer. This morning a potato said, go away and leave me alone. My dog said, he is right, you know. I cut a vine to tie up the dog, and the vine said, hang me back on the tree. I dropped the vine on a rock, and rock said, get that vine away from me. And then said the fisherman, my basket said, did the farmer take the vine off the rock? And then said the weaver, my bundle of cloth said, you too would run to the village if you heard a potato talk. And then said the swimmer, the river said to me, you had better run too. How can you bother me with such silly talk? Said the chief. Go back to your work, or I will punish you. At once the four men ran back from the village. Imagine, said the chief's golden stool, a potato that talks. Now what do you think the chief would have done?